2, 1, action.
So just to sum up, the too long, didn't read version of this is that you should get a thermal label printer. Hi, this is Nam from Easy Sunday Club, and today I'm going to walk you through our label printer, and it's called the Zebra LP2844 thermal label printer. I'm going to walk you through why this printer is important to our business. I'm going to walk you through the features of the printer, and then I'll do a quick little demo. Before we got this label printer, we had to do our labels just like a bunch of other businesses. And that is, we used our normal home office printer, printed out label on 8.5 by 11, and then we had to cut around the edges, and then we had to tape it to a box. And it's super inefficient, and you also waste a lot of paper in the process. With this printer, as your e-commerce business begins to grow, then you'll be able to just use either Etsy or Shopify or OfferUp or whatever e-commerce business that you have, and they'll automatically create a label that's 4 by 6 inches, and you'll be able to print it through the printer really quickly, and your operations for your business will be a lot quicker. Another reason that you should get this is because it's not a huge investment. New thermal label printers cost over $200 with tax and shipping and all that, but with this printer, has been around for a long time. It first was released in 2004 and it was discontinued around 2012. So there's plenty of these units for sale used on eBay, and you can get them for cheap, anywhere from $30 to $50 up to $100. And also they last for a really long time without a lot of need for maintenance. So there's no excuse, in my opinion, not to get one. You have to really believe that your e-commerce business is going to grow and it's going to be successful. And one of the things you don't want to worry about is a freaking label. So that's my avocation to you, that you should get one as soon as possible. So now let's jump into the actual features of the printer. First, I want to talk a little bit about the dimensions. So this thing is not too heavy. It's about 3 pounds. The width right here is about 8 inches. From here to here, the depth is about 9.4 inches. And the height from here to here is about 6.7 inches. So there's a switch right here that lets you open it up. And right here, this is how you load the labels. So the labels usually come right here, and these are your standard 4 by 6 labels. Just to let you know, you can buy these off of Amazon, FedEx, or UPS. Sometimes when you have a business account with them, you can go ahead and ask them for free labels. As you can see, this expands in and out. So it's pretty easy to be able to load this thing. This right here is the feeder, and it allows you to size it to the right size of label along with this. If you can look right here, this is the actual printer part of the printer. What thermal means, it means heat. So instead of the normal way of printing where it uses ink, this uses heat against paper to create the black imprint against the white background to be able to create the label. It lasts a long time. It doesn't need a lot of maintenance. For this label printer, the amount of labels that it can print is 167,000 labels, or 1 million inches. I did the math for you so you wouldn't have to do it yourself. Just to take you along to the back of the printer, this is where the little connectors are. So you have the old school printer cable here. You have your USB 2 right here, and then you have your power outlet here. And then this is the on and off switch. So pretty straightforward. So next thing I'm going to do is just walk you through a little bit into the demonstration of the label printer. So let's say you just need a random white label. You can just press the teal button here, and it'll create a blank label. And sometimes I use this to go ahead and stick over another label that I don't want to be shown, or I want to block something on a box. So I use this all the time. Another cool thing about this is that because this is actually a printer, there's hacks and stuff that you can do, and you can look this up on Google. But you can actually put your company logo or some sort of message on here too, and it'll print it out in black and white using the thermal print head in order to make the sticker, and then you'll have your own sticker maker at home too. We haven't really done that, but I know that you can do it because it was something that we were looking into. So the next thing I want to do is show you how to add the LP2844 to the Mac. Go to your printers and scanners, you click on the LP2844, and then you go to choose driver, select software. Then you go down to Zebra, and then you go to the EPL2 label printer. The reason why you have to use the EPL2 label printer is because the LP2844 was actually not made for the Mac. I do need to call out that the labels are a little fuzzy, but it's still very much usable. This is my little test label that I'm going to print out for you guys. So I'm just going to go File, Print. And then I'm going to go to the Zebra LP2844. And then I have to make sure that the paper size is 4x6, which I'm going to do right there. And then it sizes it. And then I press Print. And then there you go. That's my little label. And then I go here. And then we're all good. So that was a quick demo. The too long, didn't read version of this is that you should get a thermal label printer. It'll save a lot of time for your business. You want to focus on the sales and the product development of your business and not so much on the shipping and how pretty the labels are. In my opinion, you should just get the LP2844. It's over 15 years old. There's lots of used versions that work totally fine and you can get them for pretty cheap, well under $100. You can get the latest and greatest thermal label printers for over $200, but that's kind of overkill. And again, the maintenance of this printer is quite low because with the thermal label printer, it doesn't use ink. It uses heat and it can go for a very, very long time. Also, the reason why I'm holding this like a cute little toy is because it is cute and it is small and because it's done so much for our business already. What do you think? What label printer did you go for? Are you going to consider this? Or are you going to go with one of the new fancy label printers? Or do you want to go the old school way and just print out labels on 8.5 and 11 and use your stupid scissors and stupid tape to tape those to boxes? I would like to know. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. You can direct message us on Instagram. We always respond unless you're a bot. If you would like to continue to support us and you enjoy our content, feel free to subscribe or smash that like button, or you can become a patron on our Patreon. Thank you so much and we'll talk to you soon.